Namaste YouTube, welcome to CAFE ENOMA and welcome to our first time single take honest reaction to December 1963, Oh What a Night. Oh What a Night. It's a song of Frankie Valli and Four Seasons and it is my first time listening to it. What about you?
My first time also. Doesn't ring a bell at all.
Okay.
December 1963, Oh What a Night. Let's get started. It's
Oh,
first
December
time single take honest
2019. We should have What a Night.
Yeah. It's New Year's Eve. Hope you're enjoying yourself wherever you are in the world. Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah.
A little bit of the song sounds familiar, but I don't quite remember where I may have heard it.
Okay.
Probably in a movie if I have heard it, but it was a really catchy tune. It sounded like as if you heard it. Maybe I haven't. Once it started only, it sounded kind of familiar. Maybe there's another song just like it. Not sure that I've heard. But this didn't sound familiar once it started. What are your thoughts and feelings on it?
I enjoyed the song. I found it mixture of 2-3 genres. Maybe early rock and roll, which has a lot of R&B in it, and her voice was just phenomenal. The way he was singing, the music too, it was all very special. It sounded musically very, very rich. You know, it's an enriching experience to have heard it, and you don't expect it. Oh, what a night! You know, you feel like it's something going to be a very light song. But there's something about the music and the vocals, maybe it's the R&B and rock and roll both put together, that makes it sound so beautiful.
Yeah, R&B, I'm not sure, but it was like a party song, you know, a mild party song.
I felt R&B because of the way you were singing.
Okay, perfect for New Year's Eve. Yeah, it could be, yeah. For that reason, yes. His voice does sound like, you know, it's a Earth, Wind and Fire kind of vocalist. Very interesting storyline. It seems to be like it's a New Year's Eve party or a Christmas party. The lady walks in and everything about it, how his life changes. What a night, how mesmerizing she is, how beautiful she looks. Everything that she does captivates his attention, draws him in. He just remembers the night. It seems like it's a while ago, but he remembers it just like yesterday.
Vividly.
Beautiful. Beautiful music, beautiful voice. I enjoyed the song. I think it's like a mild party song, may have been made for a New Year's Eve kind of party, a Christmas party, Valentine's Day. Although in Valentine's Day, maybe people are already, you know, together. So couples will be, you know, you won't really find a single girl or guy unless it's that kind of a party, a singles event.
There is something in the song. I can't put, you know, I can't really figure out what exactly it was, whether it was the keyboard, whether it was the guitars, whether it was the drums, or it was the whole vibe of it. You played at a party, you played all by yourself, you played in the night, you played again in the night, because daytime I don't see it happening so much, but evening onwards, nighttime, and at a party, not at a party, at a family, you know, having dinner and things like that. This music is just beautiful. The way it was just beautiful. Made in a different way. There's something about it. It's not just one thing. It's a couple of things put together.
The tune on the piano may have been played on the keyboard. That was the principal tune, and then
that was catchy.
The singing also was in sync with that, or based on that tune. It was just awesome to listen to. Nice tune, memorable. That's what I thought I heard this song, because that tune sounded familiar, but I don't remember anything after that. Probably a long time ago. I'm assuming this is a very old song.
It sounds like an old one.
1963, so possibly released a few years later.
In 60s or early 70s, yeah.
Yeah, but perfect for late December. Late December night, perfect for any party going on right now. Everywhere there are parties happening, get-togethers, social gatherings. People are making their plans. People are, you know, most people, especially in our part of the world, in India, in Mumbai, most people have, you know, very light office work at this time of year. So even if they are going to the office, since it's the end of the year, most people have half days or holidays or hardly any work to do. So it's like, you know, even if you have to go to work, you just have to show up, and then, you know, you can plan things, go out for lunch, have a nice tea with your friends or peers. So it's a good time of year, even if you're in the office.
You know, work-wise, major work time is supposed to be in India, I believe, between March to July, August. After August, when the festivities start in India, people really get into the relaxed mode. Right from Diwali time in Mumbai, we have Ganesh Utsav and all, and from September onwards, people are sliding into the nightlife, sliding into the fun times and decorations and this and that. So people aren't really that focused, but between Feb, March to August, it's, you know, peak time of work. Everybody is focused, whether it rains, it doesn't rain, it's hot, very hot, it doesn't matter. People are, you know, working very hard. But towards the last few months of the year and January, it's supposed to be lenient wedding season and things like that. A lot of parties, lot of parties. And I can relate to him what he's talking about, you know, more parties, more people, more meetings, more, you know, introductions, and women and girls, boys, etc.
Yeah, this is a time for friendship and, you know, romance. It happens. People are in that kind of mood, and everyone who's single, at least, they will want to be out and have a good time. And it's very easy. You know, this is the time when people, you can go to parties, especially in Mumbai. It's not uncommon, you know, you can just find a place to go. You just call up a friend or two friends, or you look up online for the events happening, and you can just take it from there. Go to one of them, and from there you'll get plans for something else happening elsewhere and all. You have to be obviously open-minded. You have to take the first step, and then it's very easy. So he's got had that kind of night where this girl walked in and his whole life seemed to change after that. What a night, what a night, what a night. It ends also with that note.
He should have also mentioned of a yacht. The party should have been on a yacht.
Yeah, yacht parties are amazing. I've been to a few of them long back, practically when I was 17, 18 years old in hotel management. The first year I attended a few yacht parties, very eventful, wonderful. It's definitely amazing to be under the stars, the moon and the stars, the open sea and around you. It's just got a wonderful vibe, and yeah, great music, great food, and wonderful, and you can't go anywhere. You know, that's a problem with yacht parties. If it's a problem, it can be really good if you're looking to make friends. And if you do make a few friends, you're very happy to be there out in the open sea.
They don't really take you that in. You're just, yeah.
But you can't come back unless it's an emergency. Once you're out from morning. I've been to a few of them now. I don't know how they operate. There may be a wide array of choices. And because when you go to Gateway of India, which is in Mumbai, you know, the other part of Mumbai, South Mumbai.
The southernmost part.
The border, you'll see so many yachts and boats now. It's like a foreign country.
Yeah.
I have a few photos of that, which I've taken on my recent trips to South Mumbai. It's really, really different now. When I was younger, when I was 17, that time it was different. You know, it was very few yachts and boats in the ocean. Today it's packed.
Oh God, you can't even see past them.
People own boats, people own yachts, and it's a different scenario altogether. Anyway, that's it for this one. We'll come back with another reaction in less than 8 seconds.
Thank you for watching. Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our first time single take honest reaction to Deliverance. We are going to react to the song No Time, and it's a request of our patron Dan R.
Yeah, it should be interesting. It's New Year's Eve in Mumbai, and I hope you're having a good time wherever you are. It's going to be an eventful night for both of us, hopefully. Plans are there to meet up with other friends, going to their place. It's going to be a good night.
Good night.
And maybe come back to us as well. So that's what we do last few years, New Year. Friends, places. Sometimes we go out for a party, but it's a party at home either ways. Hope you're having similar plans or bigger plans than us tonight. Let's get started. Let's stop.
I work through the day and now I don't have the time to speak up to friends, to speak more to you. There is only one thing that plays me, that's by pleasing myself, which I have no time to do. No time, no time is
forget.
The vocalist reminds me of Iron Maiden's vocalist Bruce Dickinson and the music of Metallica. Nice combination. Really sounded good, this band. Never heard them before, but sounded really good. What are your thoughts and feelings on this song?
I like the song. It was heavy, and it was heavy throughout. Yeah, we have heard heavy metal bands for a while now. There was Children of Bodom, there was Cradle of Filth, there is Metallica,
there's Megadeth,
and Rage Against the Machine.
Iron Maiden.
Lower now. Yeah,
Iron
the last
Maiden.
couple of times it was different
Judas
music.
Priest.
Judas Priest, yes. So they are all heavy metal bands, and this sounded like them. You know, I kind of, you know, this tune also I found as if heard before. It didn't sound that unique or new to me. That's what I'm trying to tell. That this heard before. The tune that they came up with sounded like they've heard before. And the vocals. What was new was no time. And no time in the take of no time. I like the way it was sung. I like the music throughout the song. But it could be easily mixed up with something else at the same time. If you've heard like 10 songs together of heavy metal genre, this wouldn't stand out. What is talking about, he hasn't had time for friends, he hasn't had time for people, he hasn't had time for God himself, he hasn't had time for himself. That's how our life is. We don't have enough time for anything and everything. And there comes the Lord himself with the book of life. And unfortunately, God forgot to write him in that because he didn't have the time to put that down. So if you don't have time, probably someone else won't have the time to make for you. And your existence might be all over because someone else also was just like you, didn't have time for you at all.
Yeah, it seems to be very repetitive, the lyrics. The more or less the same thing was sung.
Yeah.
The Lord part also was repeated a second time in the same verse. Yeah, the main topic is, as Kirti said, about not having enough time. It's his constant cry because he wants to help others in need. That is what he wants to do, but somehow he just doesn't find the time to do it. He wants to help, perhaps he wants to help the poor, feed the hungry, drink, give water to the thirsty. And many of us have such purposes, you know, we feel we should be doing something to help make the world a better place.
Yeah.
But most of us, when it comes down to actually doing it, we kind of chicken out, or maybe we say
no time.
We just don't have the time. You know, recently, just a day or so ago, I watched one of these new movies at a friend's home called Laundromat, and in that it was put so beautifully. You know, not just this topic, but so many others which are relevant in the world today, especially as far as money goes and the economy goes of the country, whether it's America or India. So it was put very beautifully, you know, that we started out, one of the principal characters said, one of the villains in the movie, more or less, said we started out with very good intentions, wanted to, you know, give everyone who didn't have a home, wanted to feed the hungry, give water to the thirsty, make sure that poverty is eradicated in most of the world, especially in third world country. But as he went along, he realized it just couldn't be done. He did his best. The first 15 years of his life, he tried to do his best, going to impoverished nations, trying to figure ways out to make their life better. It just didn't work out. He felt the more he tried to do it, the more it became worse, you know, worse and worse every time. What did he do at the end? He just gave up. He said, I'll just do what I want to. You know, and he ends up becoming one of the worst guys in the whole plot of the movie. So, you know, it starts off with good intentions, but you just realize you can't do anything. Maybe you don't have enough time, that's one thing, but you realize you can't make a difference, no matter how hard you try. So for people like that who think like that, and I've been one of them also earlier on, when we feel, oh, we can't do it, the best way is to start with, you know, your own life, your loved ones. Make things work very well in that department, in that area of your life. Once that is taken care of, you will automatically be in a better position to make time for whatever else you want to do. So first take care of yourself and your loved ones. As they always say, charity begins at home. So wonderful song. Though I do feel it's a bit incomplete. It should have been given some more details about why there's not enough time and how did he try to help those in need. But that wasn't the case here. So unless it's a concept album and it continues, this song by itself, listening to it, it was great music, very nice vocals, but doesn't quite make sense to me. What is no time? Yes, we may have no time, but why? What is the reason? I don't get it from the song. That's about it, I guess.
That's about it, yeah.
We'll move to our third song in this reaction video just in 8 to 10 seconds.
Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our first time single take honest reaction to Me and You and a Dog Named Boo. We are going to react to this song which is made by an artist named Lobo, and it's a request of our patron Dan R.
It's New Year's Eve in Mumbai and it's probably going to be New Year's Eve wherever you are in the world by the time you watch this video.
Yeah.
Some places obviously it's already New Year, like down under Japan and a few island countries close to them. So I'm for the rest of us, if you're not from there, it's New Year's Eve.
You're waiting for it.
Or it's going to be New Year's Eve soon. So everyone's in a party mood. Everyone's ready to have a great time. We are here reacting to music for you. Obviously, a good 12 hours before New Year's Eve, but we're scheduled and publishing it New Year's Eve time.
You thought we were sitting and recording, right?
Yeah, Me and You and a Dog Named Boo. A very catchy title. I like the title.
Yeah.
It's by Lobo. Lobo sounds very familiar.
Lobo is a common surname here.
Yeah. I have a friend with the surname.
I had a
Lobo.
couple.
Yeah. Let's get started. Let's see what this is about. Lobo.
I remember to this day the bright red Georgia clay and how it stuck to the tire after the summer rain. Willpower made that old car go. A woman's mind told me that's so. Oh, how I wish we were back on the road again. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and a living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. I can still recall the wheat fields of St. Paul and the morning we got caught robbing from an old hen. Old MacDonald, he made us work, but then he paid us for what it was worth. Another tank of gas and back on the road again. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and a living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. I'll never forget the day we motored stately into big LA. The lights of the city put settling down in my brain. Though it's only been a month or so, that old car's bugging us to go. We gotta get away and get back on the road again. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and a living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and a living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. Me and you and a dog named Boo.
Wow, nice tune, very enjoyable. We've heard similar songs, many of them this year, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's New Year's Eve and what a nice way to kick things off. Nice third song in this reaction video. All three good songs.
Yeah.
All three different.
Different too. Yeah. Genre-wise also different.
Yeah.
This was more acoustic.
Yeah, more acoustic, more the guitars and
A bit of piano, I think, was there. Just
little bit may
a
have
bit.
been there, not sure.
Tinge of
I
it.
heard mostly the guitars
Yeah.
and the voice. Beautiful voice and very nice, free-spirited song. Of
Yeah.
not wanting to be bogged down to any particular home, any particular land. Just moving around with his dog, with his partner, and going to different places all over the country, perhaps all over the world. Who knows? So for now, he's just started off and he's enjoying it. Even though he liked one of the places, LA, a lot.
Don't
He
want to
liked the
wait there for
lights,
too
he
long.
liked it, it looked so beautiful in that night. But then he realized, no, once again, that free-spirited feeling to be all over the place, to travel, not be bogged down to one place. It got to him and he again took off on his journey on the road, living off the land.
Yeah.
What's your take on this song?
I enjoyed the song. I like the spirit of the song. But are they still doing it, or he's talking about something that they did in the past and now no more? I remember to this day the bright red Georgia clay, how it stuck to the tires after the summer rain. Willpower made that old car go, a woman's mind told me.
Maybe, told me so, yeah.
Yeah.
It could be
I
that
think
now
he's
he's settled
not,
down.
yeah, not in the
in
same
one
phase.
place and maybe he's looking back at a few years in the past or long back, who knows.
Long back in the how I wish we were back on the road. Maybe they settled down, maybe they have found a place where they are living. But he remembers all those days when they were traveling here and there. They were going from place to place, whether it was Georgia, whether it was LA, whether it was somewhere else on Old McDonald's farm. They were place to place, just moving about. I like the parrot.
Yeah, we are recording these reactions with the sounds of Mumbai around us. And luckily for now, it seems like it's mainly the bird sounds and nice.
This is the time when
Early evening time, beautiful time in Mumbai, yeah.
they are most active.
The night is not going to be the same if we are still recording
Yeah.
before we leave for our party.
Yeah. So I like that kind of spirit. Different people have different things that click with them, that make them feel more satisfied, make them realize their purpose of life, or being closer to what they have always wanted, what their real desire or the dream is for their life. And for him, it was always about moving about, not being stuck to one place, getting that free feeling of a free man, which he only found in the ways of they were traveling. Now I think he can just wish, or he wants to do it, but they aren't doing it anymore. That's how it is. Different people have different desires. Some people like to stay on the land, to feel they are doing something with their life, to feel they are they have a fulfilling life, to feel they are living in the real sense. Some people like traveling like that. Some people like to move to cities to feel more alive. Some people like to be in the countryside to feel this is what, or this is where they belong to. Different people have different ideas and different things click with different people. There is no right or the wrong way among all of this. Some people like to stay in a trailer for most of the time, and they find more like home in the trailer than being in a big home or being in a mansion itself. So, we may think, why do people do this and why do people do that, or why someone likes being that way, it's so uncomfortable or it doesn't make sense. But it's about your inner self where it feels more settled. Some people may feel settled while traveling as well, and some people can be on land all the time but they don't feel settled at all. It's as simple as that. It's about how you always imagined it to be.
Yeah, it's obviously
There's no right or no
two
wrong
or
way.
three sides to this issue. And
Yeah.
yes, there are plenty of shows which talk about now tiny homes, minimal, the minimalist lifestyle.
Yeah.
So that is a big thing, and there are many people who go ahead and try it out, and many also probably make it their own lifestyle for a long time. On YouTube, there are many videos about this. There are also many shows about it on TV, episodes, at least a few shows in the last few years about tiny homes, tiny housing, the minimalist lifestyle. So it does give us an idea about it. And yes, it's a different, for me, I don't know how I would adjust to such a small home, I mean, I do live in a modest home with modest rooms and things like that.
But not
right
one
now,
of the tiny houses.
but
that you can...
not one of the tiny houses I've watched on TV or on YouTube. Definitely not. And I can't picture myself living there unless, there's no other option, or I just want to try it out maybe. I can't picture myself, because being of a huge, bigger frame than most human beings, and it's not going to be easy for me to make those adjustments. And I'm used to that freedom of, having large rooms and relaxing, meditating in different parts of the home. So if I'm in one room, just one studio apartment or a small home, I don't know how it will be.
But
So
on the
it's a
opposite
different way.
side, the people who live there, they feel more cozy. They feel they would be lost in a bigger home.
Yeah,
they want
that's
to be in that small
Yeah,
corner
yeah.
and, feel the warmth.
I get that. It's like a
Yeah.
hotel room, you go to a hotel room in the cities, like whenever I go,
Yeah.
whenever we've been to Thailand or even Goa in the past, I've been plenty of times. Yeah, the hotel rooms are basically like one small apartment, it's a small room
Condo,
with
yeah.
you got the bed, you got the television, the fridge, the oven, basic things of life that you need, internet, Wi-Fi, everything, in that small room. The bathroom, toilet in the same room at the side. So you have basically everything that you need. And you manage, for 10 days, 15 days, we managed. As a family also, as well as earlier as a bachelor with friends, I would manage in that small space. But would I be able to do it all year round?
Different people have different ideas.
Yeah, different have different opinions. Anyway, that's it for this one. It's New Year's Eve in Mumbai. Hope you're enjoying your time wherever you are in the world. It's kind of like a New Year's Eve special. Though we've not lined up special songs as per the occasion, party songs or things like that. Just thought-provoking requests that our patrons and subscribers have given us. So that's it for now. It's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year to all of you guys all over the world.